Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Photographer Life Check. I'm your host, Chrissy, and today we have an incredible photographer, DP, and director, Nehemie Lemal.
Thank you.
Nehemie, how are you feeling today?
I feeling very good. I am in Rio de Janeiro, so I feeling very good. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's so crazy. I actually found out about you through Poly, the BWP collective. And at the time, you were based in Paris, so you still show up in the directory as you're in Paris. So we had just like all these back and forth. She's like, girl, I'm in Rio right now. I said, oh. So I just want to
Yes.
say thank you so much for this time difference. We've been working together on it. Okay, beautiful. So, can you introduce yourself to the people? Let them know maybe where you're from and what kind of image making you do.
Okay. I am Nehemie Lemal. I have 27 years old and I am from Haiti. I was born in Haiti and I'm from France. France. I am DOP and I am director of documentary, and
Hmm.
I work between Rio and France.
Beautiful. And also, as y'all can see, we real international today. So, Nehemi, you speak three languages, right?
I speak a little bit Portuguese, and I
Mm-hmm.
speak a little bit English
Mm-hmm. And your first
and
language
French.
is French. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. So just so the listeners know, be patient with us as we're both me and him trying to communicate with each other and make sure we answering these questions as best as we can. Okay. So let's get into the photographer fit check. That's where we go through something that we're wearing. This is a really important segment to me because I like for people to know what we look like, what image makers
Ah,
look like, and what we bring.
okay, okay. 2 seconds. Over here. I'm going to show you. 2 seconds.
Okay.
I am like un karaoke, like this.
Hey.
I
Okay.
am
I
I
like
have
the
the flamingo t-shirt, and
mm-hmm.
I'm in Rio. I'm very comment c'est dit c'est. I'm very simple
Mm.
because you have to look like karaoke pessoas, people from Rio. It's very important. And in Paris, I have mais muito. I have
A
uh,
lot. Like mass, like a lot.
see a lot of still, but in Rio, I'm very simple. I have karaoke t-shirts and minha tongue. Não sabe como. I don't know how to say it in English. Minha shoes.
Yeah.
Havaiana. Say. I didn't know if it's very
Oh,
interesting.
chanclas, flip flops.
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate it. He was like, in Paris, I got a lot of style, but in Rio, I keep it simple. I
Yes.
like that.
Very important because muito there are big problem comme stealing telephone.
Oh, if you look like you might have something expensive
Yes,
on. Okay, okay, I feel you. I
I
feel you.
swear.
What about the necklace? That necklace is so pretty. Your necklace.
Ah, necklace?
Hmm.
Yes.
Uh,
Uh,
where's that
it's
from?
a present I have
Oh,
received from my my friends.
that's so beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. My photography fit check today, I came in with the Uniqlo white tee. We got a bandana on. I just took some braids out, so we're focusing on hydrating. And we got the gray Adidas jogging suit. We keeping it real comfy today, as usual. Okay, so let's get into today's life check. I want to talk to you about your relationship to color and light. And one thing we like doing on here is pulling up our guest website or Instagram so folks can see your images that you've made while we talk about them. And
Okay.
one thing, or excuse me, one reason why I wanted to talk to you is because I saw a clear relationship to how you like to express color and light in your work.
Yes.
So, can you describe how you developed this photography style over time?
I don't know. I am from the south of France,
Mhm.
French Riviera, and where I live, there are too much light, orange light. There are too much. The golden hour are very good, and I like the dark light. I like the dark light, and I
Mm.
have the chance to have enter in a ciné a
Like
very
a
big school, and I have
mm,
Pfizer cinematography here. And when I have study cinematography, it helped me a lot of with pictures, with photo,
mm,
with lighting,
mhm,
because I light my picture like if a movies.
mhm.
And I have I don't know how to say in English, but I have a cellule for measure the lighting on the skin of uh, the skin of the black people,
Yeah.
the people, and I have a very big interest how you light black skin, because when I was in the school, I have asked a lot of at my professor if
Mhm.
they said how to light black skin, because in school we learn to light uh, white skin.
Yeah.
And when I asked to my professor if they can if they know how to light black skin, they didn't know.
Mhm.
They didn't know. They invent, but they didn't know.
Yeah,
I
they didn't
see.
even know that
Yeah.
you needed to do it differently.
Yes. I have one professor who work with Memouna Doucouré, a big director. Uh,
Mm.
she make very good movies, and he said one thing that influenced very much my work. He said that for lighting uh, black people, you don't have to have the light in the front. You have to
Put it on
to
the
put the light
side, like
behind.
angle it.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it's very
Mhm.
interesting, because he said black skin did you didn't light black skin. You bright the black skin
Yeah,
bright.
brighten it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it's very interesting because it work very much comme the team maquillage makeup, the makeup team, and it make too much brilliance in the face
Yeah.
of the black skin, and he puts a low light, very low light, and the skin uh, ressort. No sabe. I didn't know how to say ressort very much. No sabe.
Like it kind of what I noticed is some people the way some non-black cinematographers, directors have lit black people and black skin and made us look gray on film.
Yes, yes,
And I think with your approach when you were in school asking your professor, like, hey, how do I do this? And they
yes.
not know, that was a huge problem.
Yes, it's a huge problem because it's people who make too much movies, who
Mm-hmm.
win too much thing, and didn't
Mm.
know how to answer this little thing. It's very it's strange.
Yeah, and I like that you describe it as a little thing because it doesn't have to be like this ginormous thing. It's not that black people need 10 more lights than their
Yes.
non-black counterparts on set. They just need adjustments. Like,
Yeah.
it's really simple. But I love that you started there because I do see that in your work immediately. And I love that you also mentioned that it was actually your cinematography work that supported lighting your photography. I want to pull some images up where I immediately saw like this one, so cinematic. The lighting is
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. Look at that shadow split right in the middle of his face. Absolutely incredible.
I have too much problem from this series of photo because
Really?
it's very touchy in France to speak
Mm.
of military, to speak about military. I have
Oh.
I have talked about this because I think it's very important because in military in France there are too much black people. There are too
Mm.
much black people. There are too much poor people, and they
Mm-hmm.
use these people for military for deeds. And I think it was very interesting, but this picture didn't very much receive very good. This picture didn't receive very good, but I think in 10 years, I
Mm.
think will be understand this work because uh, here in the French government, they said they will be back to give money very no sabe sorry
It's
because
okay.
so every year every day I
Mm-hmm.
speak Portuguese
Yeah.
and
And the languages are mixing up. But,
yes
with a trilingual queen, it happens, they'll be okay. Everybody will be okay. You're doing
no
great also.
I I just said military since 10 5 days in France is very important. The subject is very important because there are very much problem comme Russia at this moment. I
Actually,
didn't know, I didn't know if you say. I think I love to make my picture to make documentary picture, mm,
mm,
but with a touch of model, a touch of mod.
yeah.
Make
Yeah.
take time to like a documentary movies. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's always like some kind of magnificent, really beautifully posed hero shot of a portrait of somebody,
Yes,
but it still is authentic what's actually happening. This still is a person who is actually in the
yes,
military. Their story is
yes,
real, but
yes,
maybe you lit them and posed them in a
yes,
way that is like,
yes,
yeah, I feel that. And also I appreciate the backstory on the military in France. I think it's a little similar here in the States because the military is largely made up of poor people, people of color,
yes,
people that some folks might consider minorities in the States, like Black and brown people. And I don't know how it's set up in France, but over here it is definitely, at least culturally, taught as
yes,
like a way out of poverty, of hardship. This is a plan for security, which
yes.
you know I have my personal beliefs on, and like the critique of that, but it is sold that way, and so a lot more poor people are indoctrinated into the military, which I think personally hurts Black people and Black
Yes,
families.
but I think it's very interesting because there are very much very much question about this, about colonization,
Mm-hmm.
the about everything. The I think it's very interesting uh, to um, to question this and to question why people going to work in the military industry. Why?
Mm-hmm.
What? In sociology, it's very interesting, I think.
I think so too, yeah. Today's episode is brought to you by Bridgesville Studios. Bridgesville Studios is a creative space where you can host your workshops and intimate events or plan your next photo shoot. This Latina-owned studio is located in the Pilsen neighborhood in Chicago, and you can find them on Instagram at Bridgesville Studios to book. Let's get back to the show. I want to pull up another one of your photos that I think is also super cinematographic. This one. Oh,
Yeah.
so beautiful. Can you tell us about this one? Because this is your family, right?
No, this is
Oh,
not
I
my.
thought you said this was your family.
Yes, but now it's like my family, but this is not my family. I met Dakebo. He's a model from New York at the
Okay.
first, and at the first I made pictures with Dakebo in the outdoor of this home. I didn't know he had a home like this,
Mm.
and I asked him if he wants to make picture with this family. He said yes. I see this home. It look very great, and I liking this home, and I just make picture with this family.
Oh, okay, cool. I see over here where you said visiter sa family. I
Yes.
thought it meant, y'all was
It's
all the family.
it's during the COVID. It was very, very interesting because
Mm.
every people think the picture is in Haiti. It's not. It's
Mm.
in it's in Paris, and
Mm.
it was very interesting because there are too much family in New York and Paris, and I think the transmission very interesting. This I love it. This is my favorite photo shoot I made because
Yeah.
I feel like I was um I am I am adopted. I don't know how to say this, but my parents are
Yeah.
white,
Yeah.
and I have in my picture in my cinema, in my movies, I am looking for my parents. I am looking for.
Mm.
Uh, I have. I am concentrate. Focus. I am focused on the mother, what she made, the perfect family. I have very focused on this.
Interesting. I love that. Okay, I completely understand what you're saying too. Being adopted and having white parents, you are often looking for like your own, like what black families look like in your own work, right? That's what you mean?
Yes.
And I
Yes.
see that in your work. You photographed a few families that I see on your page. I want to pull up one more photo, or one more set, I should say.
Yes.
These I thought were absolutely gorgeous. I love how you pulled in this soft glow on the images, and there's this goldenness, and the skin, like we mentioned earlier. Both of these subjects look so radiant and beautiful, and I feel like the contrast is really perfect for the yellows and the deep browns to black. Can you talk about this photo shoot?
I didn't too much think I said, but what I can say is it's the photography industry changed
Mm-hmm.
when IA came, and as now when you have to make retouche of your pictures,
Yeah.
um, I have the impression that there are too much people who said, it look like here, it look like here, here. You understand? It's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult because I think it's changed the what people want. People want, people want, no, truth. No,
Truth. Yeah,
yes,
like they want it to look as real as
yes.
possible. I can't
Uh,
believe people think this is AI. That's crazy.
Yes, and I think in the future, the picture people going to like it's with muto problem with the skin. It's gonna be more truth. I, I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't know if you see what I try to say.
No, I think so. Um,
I
some
think my I have a tendance. I make perfect skin, and I think in the future, for see if it's AI or no, people gonna ask to have a true structure with not a perfect skin with and
yeah,
I
like so you can see
also
blemishes
yes.
and okay, yeah. Can you describe how you feel about that right now that people are accusing your work to be AI right now?
I have no problem because I'm sometimes I work with IA, and
Yeah.
I think I understand what the problem is, but I think they don't people don't gonna uh, cancel IA. It's very sad, but
Mm.
people not gonna cancel IA. I know a artist who this name is Salome. Salome.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar.
Yes, she work a lot of IA. I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting. IA is very interesting for too much IG, but
Mhm.
I think it's very problematic too. No, je because the style of work, but I think it's not a problem. I view this like a compliment. Like
Okay.
for me, when you say it's look like yeah, it's too perfect. You said it's
Exactly.
too
Come
perfect.
on.
Sorry,
I know that's right, Nehemie.
like a dream for me. But it's
Period.
interesting. I have no problem with this. I think it's interesting. I
Yeah.
think it's interesting. But
Mm.
I have seen an interview where Salome said it's gonna help black culture. I didn't think it's gonna help black culture. I
Yeah.
think at the first, like usual, at the first it's gonna help, but at the last, the artists who gonna stay, it's white people. It's white
Mm.
people. Yeah, gonna help white people, and
Mm.
IA uh, going to create too much cultural appropriation. I think in the future.
Uh,
I think
cultural
because
appropriation.
it's white people that have too much dinero, too much money,
Mm.
and it's white people that have too much power. And I think at the first uh, for the EA, they need black artists at the first.
Yes.
Uh, depois. Não, não sabe. Não sabe como se dizer. But you understand what I said or no?
No, I absolutely do. I guess I can reiterate just to be safe, but that you don't think AI is necessarily there to help Black artists, Black culture. It can be helpful to us in terms of how we use it, but it really supports white artists or the
Yes.
artists who have all of the money to manipulate this
Yes.
software to do what we want it to do, that will
Yes.
get hired by these companies to manipulate the software. Yeah.
Yes, but I think the most important what they cannot take us. It's the storytelling. The storytelling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Picture with storytelling gonna stay. It's sure.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's why Salome's AI work is so great. And unlike a lot of other artists who are doing AI work, and I think it's because of her storytelling. I think she's excellent at the story that she has, and it comes through in the work. I mean, her work is incredible.
I think. I think.
Now, to go take a couple steps back to color and light again.
Yes.
Can you tell me any of maybe like your first inspirations you had that guided you towards this creative endeavor, whether it was books or movies? Like, what were you really into?
At the first, it's insecure, and
Hey.
Gordon Parks.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Parks. I love what he do, and I didn't know the name of Renell Renell. Renell. She make the one of the music video of comment il s'appelle? Comment il s'appelle? Bad Bunny. She's Dominican. Renell.
Oh, a Dominican cinematographer or
Yes,
director?
yes. She's from New York. She's from New York. You didn't know? You can looking for in Instagram.
Yeah. Not Renell. Renell Medrano?
See?
Oh,
She,
okay. Yeah. I love Renell.
but his old name was René Leis in Instagram. In Instagram, René Leis.
Oh, come on. Put us on. I love that.
Yes, I love this. She's too much in my mood board, and 5 years in the past, I very love Gabriel Moses. But I think we see Gabriel Moses in every mood board, and I didn't like now. Too much.
Yeah. I
But
see. I see. Yeah. Gabriel Moses is on a lot of mood boards. Renell is also on my mood board.
yes,
We love
yes.
Renell over here.
Why? 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 Is there an other photographer I like, but I didn't know his name.
Mm,
He is not far away from Renelles. I didn't know if you know some name of photographer, black photographer.
maybe somebody like Miles Lofton, Quill Lemons.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Uh,
You gave us a good list. That's cool. That's cool. So since
but
we're
I
talking
think
about
and it's DOP.
yeah.
I have too much DOP work I like. I like Caroline Champetier. She make the movies of Leo Scarax. She was the mentor in my school. Uh,
Mm,
she, she was she's the first woman DOP in France. France. And
wow.
she is very good. She's very good. She work a lot of. I like the work of Raoul Peck. Uh, he make I am not your negro.
Mm,
And I like the work of lighting in the movies Drive with Ryan Gosling. I didn't know if you, it's very important for me.
yeah.
The work of Nicola Winding Refn. I love I love too much with
I
Neo.
love this. This is
This is
such a good list. Thank you.
yes.
Just so for everybody listening, in case y'all forgot, or maybe you're listening for the first time and you don't know, we always put links or at very least the names of folks we name drop in all the episodes so y'all can see the work that inspires our guest Nehemie today. So if you want to get into this, I'll definitely put all of this in the links,
Ah,
of course. Or I mean in the description box. Okay, so getting back a little bit to the color, right? So
yes.
you have all of these inspos, you find your style. I think you found such a good style. And of course, you're going to continue to evolve. But what I did notice is that your black and white images also feel colorful to me. I
Ah,
feel it's very vibrant and I still see so much in these images. And I'm wondering, I'm going to pull up some from this wedding example that you have
yeah,
on your
yes.
Instagram. Yeah, so beautiful. How are you like using these? shadows and this light when you're on the day for something like that?
It was very good experience, this marriage, because it let me the he let me do what I do. He let
Mm-hmm.
me the freedom to make everything. And no, I did not know how to say, but I like windows too much.
Yeah.
People uh, let me do what um, I no sorry, no
Like
sorry.
how you like when people give you the freedom
Yes,
to like
yes.
creative control.
Yes, and I think you have to prepare before. You have to prepare before with the costume, with how the people going to dress, and it helped me a lot of about this. And I
Mm-hmm.
think the family of the person who make wedding, uh, I think they are very, very photograph. They are very photogenic. No, I did not.
Yeah.
They are very photogenic, and it helped me a lot of. I think, but I didn't know. I feel everything in my heart. I feel everything in my heart, and I just see this beautiful family, black family, and I looking for to have the good side, to take the
Mm.
picture, and I take very, very uh, much time with model.
Mm-hmm.
I speak with all the family, and um, maybe if it take too much time and less picture, I take time with the people I have the connection. And
Mm.
here in the last picture, I make a little lead here. Sometimes I have
Oh,
one assistant who make lead in the front. It
yeah.
helps a lot of. I have a little lead. What? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I love that. And these images are so beautiful. Actually, I missed this last one. I want to pull it back up because I think the video that you added right at the end is actually a very important thing for photographers to be able to give the images to the
Yes.
people that they photograph so they can see themselves in print. That's so beautiful.
Yes. The next thing I'm going to do, it's to print everything. I'm to today I work with um, too much people in the favela. I think
Hmm.
it's very important that people see each other's in prints in very muto, in very grungy prints. I think, because I think photography is rich. Photography give power.
Mm.
Photography
Mm-mm.
uh, give honor, give everything. And doing this for people, it's a present. It's a present, and it's uh, a thing for said. You can you can stay you can stay strong. I
Oh my
think.
God, you just gave a word, Nehemie. Yes, yes. I completely resonate. I'm sure everybody listening, especially who's an image maker, completely agrees. So this feels like a perfect place to take a break. So we'll be right back. Today's episode is brought to you by Bridges Build Studios. Bridges Build Studios is a creative space where you can host your workshops and intimate events or plan your next photo shoot. This Latina-owned studio is located in the Pilsen neighborhood in Chicago, and you can find them on Instagram at Bridges Built Studios to book. Let's get back to the show. And we're back. Okay, so these last few segments are some of our faves, and they go pretty fast. The next segment is called The Gear Don't Matter. The thing about The Gear Don't Matter is I wanted to bring this segment to the show because a lot of people are always asking what's camera we're using as cinematographers or photographers. And while all of us love our gear, we know that no matter what we're using, if you have an eye for it in that moment, you can create something beautiful. But although the gear doesn't matter, we do love our tools. They help us create the things that we do. And so I would love to know from you, what's your favorite piece of equipment that you use? And it doesn't have to be a camera, but it can be.
Okay, understood. My favorite equipment is Sony Alpha 7. I love this, and I have since this year I have a camera, but
Mm-hmm.
not it's not a big camera. It's not a big camera. It's a camera. This camera, the value is 100 €.
Mm-hmm.
The one Alpha Set One, Alpha Set One, the one, the
Mm-hmm.
first Alpha
Yeah.
Set, and it is very little. I have here. I'm
Come
going
on, show and
to
tell.
show.
Yes, we love a show and tell.
With this, I make the last photo shoot I make. I didn't know if you can see in my Instagram, but
Okay.
that in the last. With this, the,
Beautiful. Especially with the work that you make, it's like that's why we made this segment, because it don't matter really what camera that you're using.
but at first I was thinking it's Menor, but
Mm.
the last
Is it this
I
one?
yes, with this one. Every picture of this shoot I make with this little camera. And before I didn't have camera, I asked to my friend photographer, and
Mm-hmm.
I much Alpha Set 3, Alpha Set 2, Canon, Nikon, everything people
Like
gave
whatever
to
you can
me
use.
because I didn't have a camera.
Look
Didn't
at
have
that.
money for this, so I take everything I can. Yeah, my iPhone, everything,
Yeah.
and some
Exactly. Use
I
whatever you got.
yes, I like to view the space before I make the picture, and I'm going to doing the light after, and to work with the model, what dress they're gonna be put, everything.
Yeah.
Here I have a mood board for this, and
Mm.
it, it's very c'est exactly the mood board.
Wow.
Uh,
Incredible. I love that. Like, you got the water droplet shots. These colors are incredible here.
it's here,
Oh,
here at the first picture. The important thing is to know we are in the Rio,
mm,
and you see, if you are people from Rio, you know you are in Rio because it's very carioca. Here, the dress here, the bag here, it's very carioca.
yeah,
When you know, you know.
exactly. I love this. See, you did exactly what I was hoping. That was beautiful. Okay, and our next segment is called Shoot Your Shot. Right here, I would love to know a company or somebody you would love to photograph for or direct.
Ah, Beyoncé et Zendaya.
Period.
I'm not very original, but I would love to work with Chloe. Chloe, the singer, Chloe XL. You know,
Chloe
XL.
XL.
The
Who's that?
twin, the twin, Chloe XL. Eh,
Oh, ex Halle, Chloe and Halle.
yes,
Yeah. No, I love them. I can absolutely see your style with
yes.
for
I
them. I can
think
see
I
it.
would love to work with Chloe because I think they are looking for people for the image, for the direction artistic, and
Mm-hmm.
very much think because I didn't just make picture, I make direction artistic, I make everything, and I thinking about what can help the people I shoot for
Mhm.
the career. What can help
Mhm.
in the storytelling. What I think everything for Instagram. What is catchy? What is catchy?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
mean, that's clear in your work. I can see that too.
Ah.
Come on. I love this, Nehemie. Nehemie, we have made it to the end of our episode. I'm so grateful you came. And
Very-
I mean, we worked through the language barriers. You killed it. I really, really appreciate it.
yes,
The last question I have for you is, where would you like to be found?
everything, everything.
I couldn't find your website. Do you have a website?
No, I didn't.
Okay, okay.
Because I have a very artist life.
Mm-hmm.
I survive. I survive. I change every day. I travel a lot of. I make movies.
Yeah.
I didn't. I would like to speak of one thing. I
Mm-hmm.
have a movie during 7 years about my best friends who lost his mother and dad.
Mm.
Uh, the mother of my best friends suicide is
Mm-hmm.
when we was 15 years old, and I have take picture during
Mm-hmm.
7 years of my best friends, and I made a movie about this, how to live when you didn't have parents.
Oh. Is there some place we can watch that?
Yes, I expect the movie going out in January, but I'm
Ah.
to the link and I'm going to translate the movie. And it's a story of sister, how to what family, how to live with your sister, how to survive without parents, what's friendship, because I
Yeah.
had with my camera, I
Mm-hmm.
shot. I try to make a camera therapy. I didn't know if you understand what I said, but it's a good adventure, and I think the movie is very important because I think when you see my movies, you know what I try to capture in my pictures. I think.
Yes. Please, yes. Send us that link and we'll have that in the description box too so that everybody can watch. By the time that this comes out, it'll be out too. So that's perfect. Oh my
Yes.
God. Nehemi, thank you so, so much for today. I so appreciate your time. You can find us at Photographer Life Check everywhere you get your podcast. That's YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon, literally everywhere. And you can find me at QURISSY, also everywhere. All right. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.